Hello again. Let's continue playing Waterworld. So, bear in mind that this is a much more friendly size map than our 2K map, which is way too large. But we are still trying to connect everything. We only started like 4 game years ago. Getting there. I'm kind of hoping this is not going to take beyond forever. I'm waiting for the mid-70s. We'll get some better ships, but I didn't want to start the game just there. That would have been too easy. Well, I mean, doesn't matter really, does it? So, okay, you can give me engineering supplies. I should not have exited the game. Do that. Go. I want another one that's not actually connected to it. These guys take engineering supplies. Yeah, I know how much it costs. And then not paying attention. Clay. Come here and go back here. And then I also want ore. And you will come here and above that. Good. I know we're not fully done with this island because there's the ore piggery. I'm kind of thinking you don't have anything. Okay, fine. So you want food. Definitely not more than that. Go away. And go there. And we'll get some farm supplies out of this. Pull it up there. You just do people. Like, you're not actually doing anything. Ah, well, you know what? Not proud of it. So that way, if it ever deigns to, come on. Of course, it's the last King Valley. There you go. So that covers a livestock from both. You want milk. No, definitely not. I'm thinking. See, I don't really find the idea of just casually deleting landscape as kind of fair game. So even though we're not going to be using any sort of road vehicles, and then we'll have food here, which is good, and we can take food someplace. So why are you here? You're timetabling. I hate you. Where is everyone? Okay, if this is going to pick up 300 tons and we already have 700, then this is not even accidentally going to work. Livestock. Because I have one, which is somewhere nearby. Okay, you take 306, that's not going to fly. Lol, it's making money. Like that guy's doing this. Not that much. Mm, yeah, doing that 10 will be fun. So you're making food. I'm pretty sure we're not picking it up at this point, correct? Just putting it anywhere, really. There's a coal mine here. Oh yeah, duh. $90 tons of food. Yeah, hi. Small one. Okay, I need to do my unfavorite task of allocating an absolute shed load of boats. People. Large people. Hold on. No, you go there. Medium, people. Alcohol, large, small. Clay. I think we only do one size clay. Why are you losing so much money? Why am I doing that? Okay. Noted. Assume that's small core. Then this is medium. Probably should downsize some of these. I think that's going to be one of the next things that I shall start looking at efficiency. The only thing to keep in mind that these will never be above 50%. Okay, hold on. You do up to 124 tons. You do half of that, and that's the same. Well, funny, but in reality, like I can't have an access. Okay, I mean I could. It's just I need to level up the labels. 1, 2, and then fish access. You should be here. Food. These are all the same, almost. Okay. Medium, large, large, small, large. There should be medium. Food, considering that this is not making any sort of money, I'm just going to make sure that it's going to be there with something, something. Okay. Or large. Livestock. I don't even know what that was. But it's small in my world. Livestock, small. Only slightly tedious. Large, large. It looks small. metal. Large. Alright, Joy. Why are there so many people? Why is there so much ore? Again. You know what? I'm unhappy. So we're looking for 6. Can I tag these? I cannot. Bumblewick. I don't get this. Like, this is 16, which is to say it's 32% full. Are you guys timetabled at all? Not timetabled. It's not going to help. In which case, this one's not going to be timetabled either. One sec. Alright, sorry about that. I'm here. So, kind of being covered. Yeah, on this game, the whole usual concept of passengers first doesn't apply because we're not chopping down trees. And also, actually, I don't want towns to get too sprawly. It's the part I don't get. Like 16%, they're not actually full at all. And we have shed loads of coal here. And you're all losing money. And you're not timetabled. There's no orders. What? Okay, we've been here. That's good. We've been here, which also good. We've been there. So I'm thinking, let's see if I can kind of mark this island is cleared. This one's okay. This one, okay enough. Livestock. So this is not taking life. So we aren't dealing with the livestock at all. Nearest livestock spot that I know of is far. There's no stockyard. Like, there's one up there. No one down here. I don't remember this, which is probably because I've not been here. There's also one here, but I've not been here either. It doesn't help that these really do all look the same. But that's a stockyard. So I don't want to bring that here. It's actually not bad, because this makes food and this makes food. So if I take all the livestock, get the moose. This one does 225, and so we're doing like 500 a month. Okay. Don't particularly trust you, but fine. Fishy tin. And I want to do the people stuff. We'll just plop down a bunch of these because we'll need them. People. And just go back. This kind of covers that town, so I'm not going to bother much. Okay. That can start here. Just go down. Hotel. I'm thinking. Nope, not that. This. Nope, not that. This. And I'll do the same here. So that covers most of the people parts, and then I actually want to put another boat that goes between the islands. Oh, because this is where we kind of got the cows. Are you still going out? Well, come back then. I'm struggling with this. Where the hell is everyone? Probably I should do a bigger alcohol boat. How much do you take? Very little. Okay, I think that's our problem. We need a bigger boat. Famous words there. Okay, you need to replace to that. And we'll just make an 01 alc medium. It should be out here. You come up here. You replace to Castle Point. As you notice, I don't actually care about mail. I never care about mail. That's just such a totally pointless, stupid thing. I'm curious about town sizes. 40 and 3K. You guys are out in the middle of nowhere. just doing random stuff. Variety. Then I'll go back to the original side of the map. Go away. Come on. Yeah, I haven't been here. I need to do something about some of these. Mhm. We've kind of been around here, but we haven't finished this at all. So you have a stockyard, clay. Okay, well, oh, decent fishing ground. How bizarre. But we're actually going to take it here. That's going to be the fishing stop. Fish. Look at that. Lots of food. Okay. Actually, this is not too terrible. I just need a... You guys want supplies? Just take stuff here. Or here. But this is kind of being dealt with, so I don't want to. Like there's one literally next to it, screaming at me. It's a shed load of food. I'm thinking that's food. So what we'll do is clay, clay. That goes in here. So one thing I could do, but I'm not going to, is convert the ships on arrival to engineering supplies. And the actual reason I don't want to do that is because I cannot categorize things for templating if we're doing that. The other thing is that with engineering supplies taken out, i.e. being delivered, it makes absolutely no difference if you take 81 or 801 apart from the income. The point is, if you take an absolute shedload of engineering supplies here, apart from making more money, you're not actually going to achieve anything. So that's why I don't take that many. So like this is bound to create a lot, especially if we ever get goods in here. Not from here, obviously. How? Let's lose more money. I swear to all the gods. You're grinding my gears. The one thing is we have a steel mill, but we're not taking it anywhere, which eventually will need correction. I just haven't actually seen a metal works. You all came from here. Yes. I'm looking at it. No, I just doubled up on that, but fine. So we have the farm that's being dealt with. That's not a primary, but I can actually just pretty much hold it in here. ridiculous, but it's an option. It's not being dealt with. So Metalworks. Right, Metalworks is going to be made use of pronto. Because then we have it's not the scrapyard of the year, I'll give you that. This isn't scrap metal. Obviously no scrap metal. What I'm trying to get to is scrap metal. It's at 180. Not even that. One's enough for starters. Come here and go there. And we're only doing, well, only doing 1,400 tons of steel a month. So we could get 2 of these. Come up here. I think 3 because it's a bit of a long journey. And then goods can go from here to, yeah. And I'll do it purely because from this side, because Castle Point, yeah, Castle Point. I'll do it from this side because it's going to be a long while before anything comes through here. And there's another one, a key. A lot of these will be losing money for the first year and a bit because when you first get a vehicle in there, then it just says that there's interest. But ships being ships is just ridiculously slow. Now, why don't we have a look at, I don't care. I was about to say why don't we look at utilizations, but I actually don't care. Because I can kind of keep an eye on this. So we said livestock and milk. Milk. Livestock. You do operate. There used to be a way to get supplies, and now there isn't, but that's included. So Only do people. So milk. Up to 300,000 if done properly. And then food. Usual, just come in here. Yeah, I thought so. Can we turn at least one of these back? Or two? Timetabling still works. And I want a shortcut. Like, even this could be shortcutted. Don't think we really need it, but if we're doing that. Just want things moved. Yeah, we know about that. We kind of know about this. We have about 5-10 minutes. So this is kind of being dealt with. And we could still take the moves. And unmove them here. And this is basically the same. So I could do that. Move on the move. And then milk. milk. Farm supply. Farm on supply. And it will get goods shortly. I still want to dig this out. Okay, so that leaves, so that's done. It's kind of done. We just don't know about it yet. Done. Not even vaguely done. Okay, you want alcohol and more moose. Farm supplies, no alcohol. Alcohol, yes, but it needs to come here. Oh, hell no. Go and livestock. That goes, yeah. And we're at 54 minutes. So I shall leave the lot of you for the time being. Thank you for watching. Not scrap metal, steel. Why are you losing so much money? Because you've never gotten in. Duh. So thank you for watching, and we shall continue shortly the next time. Bye bye. Any feedback, comments, thoughts, please feel free to share. Thank you.